set will give it to Mack. Mack will turn the corner, left side. First down yardage and more. Yards on this drive. Mack again. Mack picking his way inside the 30.
We've got an entire team we're trying to spread the money around to, so it's just a matter of them coming to terms on what happens.
Look at Marlon Mack go. Up the sideline. 15, 10, 5, touchdown. No penalty flags.
Well, and that was the answer they needed.
63 yards.
Because it's a score, they're going to obviously look at it, replay. We got to see if he stepped out of bounds as he's working this line. Doesn't appear we see anything there. They come in and sweep his legs. Touchdown Colts.
A shot of adrenaline for the offense when they needed it. It's a career-long run for Marlon Mack. He'll give it to Mack. And Mack looks like making something out of nothing. Gets himself a first down. Play clock down to 2. Mack bullying his way. Did he get there? He did get there. The 2-point conversion is good, and we are tied at 24 with 38 seconds to play.
That's where they found success this entire second half. You could tell that was the discussion at halftime. We are going to come out, we're going to run the ball in the second half, and that's what they've done. From the very first series in the second half, they've been trying to push the ground game. And Marlon Mack, 25 carries, 174 yards, a touchdown, but that critical and crucial 2-point conversion to tie this up.
Among the NFL's elite last week with those 2 touchdowns, over 80 yards receiving.
Mack is a running back that if you make a mistake and get out of your gap, he has the speed and acceleration to hit it for a big play. To play the zone read.
Draw play to Mack, very close to. He's certainly among the best over the last decade or so, going back to his days in Baltimore.
His first plays here on this opening drive, and they go right back to him, and he escapes for a first down into Atlanta territory. 5 more yards from Marlon Mack.
That play was almost a home run. Right here where he gets just tripped up just a little bit. Then there's enough speed. You see Deion Jones and Keanu Neal closing in on him. Marlon Mack, I think he's moving into that upper echelon of running backs around the league. He's been fantastic so far to start this season.
And off to Mack. Marlon Mack looking good early in this game. Spinning away. And down at the 27-yard line.
A running back that is patient will have one eye as to where he's going and the other eye to where the backside is. And that time, great vision by Marlon Mack.
Red zone touchdown passes this year. Hands it off to Marlon Mack. Up the middle, Mack. Inside the 10. First and goal from the 4-yard line. Mack. Can he get to the outside? Mack. Angling, and he scores! Marlon Mack takes it in for a Colts touchdown.
If you're a running back, Andrew, about every 4th game, you have a good stiff arm. How often do you have a good stiff arm? 3 times in one play. There's 1, 2, and there's a 3rd. What a run by Matt. Bounce, stiff arm, to the ground. Come on at me. All 3 tight ends stacked up top.
2nd and 6. Mack following Nelson again. Marlon Mack with a first down and more. And once again, running right behind the big left guard, Quentin Nelson. 26-yard gain.
If he's coming in my direction, I'm getting out of the way, and that's all Oliver can do. And Marlon Mack, a big hole to drive that truck through. I had to do it.
We're set. Mack got a block by Pascal. He's going to get a block by Campbell. He's inside the 5. Great run by Mack. Taken to the 4, 18-yard run. First and goal to go. The Colts.
Well, somebody's got to seal. And what happens is you have all these defenders. Somebody's got to play the edge. I mean, look at this wall right here for the back. I mean, that's just way too easy.
And finally, he was brought down to the play by Eric Harris.
Where's that helmet? The communication system.
Kyle Wilbur replaces him 1st and 10. Marlon Mack into the secondary. Brought down by Eric Harris.
From the 36. Give it to Mack again. Dancing. And Mack off to the races. 1st and goal. Catch him at the 4-yard line.
I want you guys to watch Quentin Nelson right here off the double team with Kelly, back up on the second level, and look at the way Mack takes advantage of it. He knew where he was going the whole time. Sometimes that's true, especially against this team.
They start this drive with a great run by Mack, and that's a 1st down. Longest pass play of the night, 18 yards to Hines. Give it on a draw to Mack. Nice run. 50-yard line. 4-man rush. Brissett dumps it underneath. Caught by Mack. Marlon Mack. Tough running to the 40s. 4th and a long yard. Get the play off. Give it to Mack. Mack. Look at the way he just pushes his way for a 1st down. Boy, I tell you what, he is one of the best backs in the league.
Braden Smith, we haven't talked about him, but watch the patience here. You're going to see Mack just wait, and actually assist in that block. Because once you add the second body weight in behind, it was sort of a neutral block position. Mack going in there enough to push forward for that 1st down. And they're having to play a lot of plays now.
Mack again, look at that. To the outside he goes, spins his way for a 9-yard
possession game, but they're 4-2 and riding high right now. A handoff to Marlon Mack, and he explodes across the 20-yard line. He's brought down at the 25. Literally. Brissett, a floater caught by Mack, big playability. And Marlon Mack has got another 1st down out across the 35 before the trade deadline. They have more than $40 million in cap space. Here's Mack, the creativity off the hop step and cut to the outside. Who's the first one over there but Quentin Nelson to help him up. Handoff. Oh, what a cut by Mack! Touchdown, Indianapolis! Marlon Mack is a magician.
Ryan out in front with a good block there on Johnson, and then the moves and the acceleration to the end zone by Mack.
Taking a chance here on 4th down, and it pays off. Marlon Mack cuts through that crease. Doyle and Ali Cox running play for Mack. Oh, he gets a block, and Mack takes advantage. The speed of Mack. And he's twirled down by Fitzpatrick. Quentin Nelson.
And it's basically a foot race with Marlon Mack. He kicks out Joe Hayden easily, and Mack gets down the field, but the 2 tight ends on that.
Down at 8. Poyer hands. Mack driving to the 20-yard line.
Mack has yet to fumble this year.
Quick hitter. Oh, Mack creative. Marlon Mack. He shook off Steven Nelson and turns it into a 1st down run for Indianapolis.
Here's the pitch for Mack. Mack following block. It gets outside and out of bounds. From their own 37. And they'll start it with Mack on the ground, and Mack with a bust up the middle.
Well, there's that crease that the offensive line created. And Mack, there was no hesitation as he just goes right in between Nelson and Costanzo, right through the middle.
With the do-over on the punt, this is Mack again. And Mack with good push from the offensive line.
No choice but to try and hit the check down.
The pitch for Mack. Looking for his blockers, waiting for blockers, and then bursts through.
This is the best patience that Mack has shown today. Costanzo gets out in space. You see Kelly gets her out and pulls around. Mack, instead of taking off and getting ahead of his blockers, he showed great patience, allowing them to get connection, to get impact, point of impact, and then when the lane presented itself, he was able to burst for the 1st down.
Like to slow the game down a little bit.
Back to Mack up the middle, and he's got the 1st down and more. On 2nd and 4. Riding Marlon Mack up the middle. Mack into Jacksonville territory. Another 1st down run for Mack. 15 yards on the play. Down an the sidelines. Hand off to Mack. Mack spinning away, bouncing off tacklers. Marlon Mack, what a run! Touchdown! Out of nowhere, Mack finds the end zone for the Colts. We got to see that one again.
If I'm Marlon Mack, I'm wondering, how is it that I haven't been knocked down? I've gone 360 twice on the same run and I'm still on my feet. This is incredible. If I go 360 twice, I'm dizzy.
Second and 10. Marlon Mack following the lead block of Pascal with room to run again. Handed to Marlon Mack. And Mack finds a lane. Marlon Mack inside the 10. Out of bounds around the 7. First and goal, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack's 5th run today of at least 10 yards. He's now over 100 yards rushing for the 3rd time this season.
Touchdown catch earlier in the quarter. Shows huge break for Indianapolis. Here is Mack. Tampa Bay in the force. Quick snap. This is Mack. Touchdown! Indy quickens the pace. They go to the quick snap. And Marlon Mack back in the mix. Has the Colts back in front. Meantime, Jacoby Brissett gives to Mack. He's got some open real estate.
To the right side, then you throw it back. And Mack scores up the middle.
Marlon Mack with a touchdown. 6th touchdown of the season for the Colt running back, who missed 2 games with a broken hand.
Marlon Mack, this is just an invitation. I mean, that is just, you can't get any easier than that right there.
And Mack off the left side. And Marlon Mack is going to have another first down for the Colts.
From this offense this year.
Here's Mack. That's a wide lane to run through. Well, what blocking on the right side of that offensive line. An easy sprint of 20 for Mack.
This year as they did last year. So there's still some pieces that this offense has to put together.
Efficient in the red zone this season. In fact, no interceptions. Late handoff. This is Mack. And he's in for the touchdown.
Your analysis is 100% correct, Spiro. This is where Jacksonville really had a hard time in their first game against the Colts. That's with these second-level blocks. Watch Payne. He's playing pass, and that gives just a lot of space for Marlon Mack. Excellent job up front. And really attacking this Jacksonville linebacking crew.
Here's Jacoby Brissett under center as they begin with the give to Mack. Sprung free inside Jacksonville territory. And Mack is trying to end his season the way it began. Mack again breaking tackles. How impressive a player has this kid become? The 2 games he missed with the broken hand. Other than that, he's been injury-free this year. That hand thing was kind of a freak injury, but their first 1,000-yard rusher since Frank Gore Arch in 2016.
Yep.
So Todd Wash, their defensive coordinator, looking for a stop. Mack gets a lead blocker at Pascal, and Mack into the end zone for the touchdown. Terrific lead blocking on the left, and Mack has his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day.